What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long since the last upload. I've been busy at work. But a new update, update number 0.45 for LEGO Star Wars Battles just came out today, so I wanted to make a video talking about the changes. Overall, I'm really happy with what they've done. It seems like they're making every single card more viable. So just get into it and start talking about everything. First change is the base ship damage is increased by 16%. I'm not really sure how big of a difference that's going to be. Maybe it'll help with taking out swarm troops like Borgs or B-1 battle droids, but overall I don't think that's going to make a huge difference. I could be totally wrong, but that seems one of the more minor changes. Probably the biggest change in this update for balancing is IG-88 and Cassian. Their damage per second reduced by 60%. I don't know exactly what their attack speed was before this update, but it seems like they didn't touch their damage at all. They just made them attack slower. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comments. But I think this is a really good change because it doesn't tweak their health, it doesn't tweak their range or anything, so they're still going to be super useful in a lot of situations. But I don't think they're going to be as they're not going to be as exactly what you need to use in every deck. You're not going to have to use them to be viable in arena or on the ladder, which I'm happy about. It means there's more viability for a lot of other decks, so it's going to be fun to experiment with. Now, in addition to that, the TIE Bomber and the Y-Wing have a reduced deploy time, so I think that's probably in response to the sniper change, because I know, at least for me, I never used my Bomber or Y-Wing on anything except for the snipers because they were so good. So I think with the snipers being less viable, there's going to be more options to use the Bomber and the Y-Wing. So I think the reduced deploy time is going to make them more useful as well. So their usability goes up instead of going down with the nerfing of the snipers. Moroff, if that's how you say his name, I have no idea. Health increased by 17%. Now, I really like that change because I like using him, but he never, with how slow he ramps up his attack, it was always it didn't really make sense to use him a lot of times. You always had to have him behind a tank to actually work out. But now I think he'll be more viable on his own because he'll be able to actually get off his attacking before he's dead. R2-D2 and C2-B5 health increased by 33%. That's whatever. I don't think those characters are very useful right now. I think they need something else in their kit, because they're a card where I found that when they're useful, they're very useful. At the end of the game, or if you're in overtime and someone gets your main tower or one of your towers down to where it's one-shottable by a bomber or Y-Wing, you can drop one of those and increase its health back up so you don't immediately lose to a bomber or Y-Wing. But there's a lot of times where that doesn't happen and they're just useless pretty much, because what is increasing your tower's health going to really do if the next time you're getting attacked it's an AT-AT with Darth Vader and the sniper behind it? Whatever health they give the tower isn't going to be actually very useful in those situations. So until they change how these work at least a little bit, I don't think they're going to ever really be super viable. They're fun to use in specific circumstances, but overall I don't think they're very good. Bomb Squad Trooper, I'm really happy about this, and the Quavian Security Soldier. Again, I'm probably butchering these names, but let me know if I'm saying them wrong or not. But I'm really happy with that. With how OP flamethrowers were, these were never really getting used. At least when they were getting used, but it's not meta. So I'm happy to see the damage go up. So hopefully they'll be a viable option if you don't want to use the Flame Trooper, or if you don't have an upgraded enough Flame Trooper. More opportunities for these kind of troops is always good. So hopefully this damage will make a significant difference and I'll be able to start using them in more decks, because I really like how they work and how they look, but Flame Troopers are just too good. So we'll see how that goes. And then by far the biggest upgrade of this entire balancing change is the Gungan Gang. I think that's going to make them really useful. 100% shield health increase. Now, I'm assuming there's a reason that it's that number, and also the damage increase 66%. I'm assuming there's a reason for that. They'll probably be able to survive an extra hit or two by something, and they'll probably be able to take out different units and faster. I don't know the exact like encounters between them and every other unit, but there's definitely a reason why it's those numbers. So I'm excited to get mine upgraded. I don't think mine are very viable right now. Just look at them. Yeah, mine are only level 4, so I can't really use them. But once I actually get them to a usable level, I'm excited because I really like how they work with their shield mechanic, and they have a little stun, which in the right situations could be very useful. Yeah, that's all the balancing changes. So they also put out an update with this update about leaderboard changes, which just reading this is really good. Because a lot of people, for their leaderboard, they would drop down to like 0 trophies at the start of every single reset, and just go all the way back up, and then artificially inflate their leaderboard points. And I wasn't really expecting this change to fix that problem, but I really like how this works, because there's really no reason to drop that low anymore, because you're better off winning a game or two with having all the planets unlocked than dropping down and getting these small amounts. So that's a really simple change that I think is going to fix a problem that a lot of people were dealing with, because if you didn't drop down at the beginning of each reset, then you just didn't really have a shot at the actual prizes. So overall, really happy with that. And then they also put out some tips and tricks. These are just basic beginner stuff. The only one on here that I like that they include is the energy. I'll probably make a video about this specifically at some point, about like energy trades and being as efficient as possible. But if you're definitely new to the game, I would recommend watching this, and also watching my 10 tips for beginners video that I made before, because I think if you're new to the game, new to the genre, a lot of these tips and all the tips I talked about will significantly improve your gameplay. But yep, I think that's everything in this update to talk about so far. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm crazy and what I said was completely wrong. I'd love to hear about it. I should have another video in the next few days. There were some tier lists uploaded to the Reddit that I really think are cool, and I want to make some videos on, so stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching. Bye.